Well, that was my mom's bird of paradise, is what you call it. It's a plant that died in the freeze. It didn't die, it just had a lot of death in it during the freeze, the Texas Ice Age storm that just hit. So what a bird of paradise is, that I just had to cut back, that you was just looking at, is the Twitter. This is the fortune teller's house again today. So Twitter has a whole lot of people that's been tweeting in support of things like certain things. I'll just leave it at that. And basically, it's the quicksand of blood, right? They call it the semen of blood if you're a Nazi. That means, hey, everybody get on board with this program, and if we're all blackmailed equally, well, when it's all said and done with, our pyramid will be that much bigger, right? And that way everybody is in line with the evil agenda. But what nobody realized was the whole thing was a scam designed to be a quicksand of blood, and that bird of paradise where I just cut all the dead growth off, that would be Twitter, if you catch my drift. So that's coming. And I'm going to show you the next part here of the fortune teller's house. You may remember that Ring of Mordor video that I made. We'll get into that here in a second. Remember my Texas secedes plan that was put on this fence probably 20 years ago? The wheel collapsed at the bottom and Texas secedes, Hubble telescope. And then down here you had the Sega with the happy little frog under it on the bio who was minding his own fucking business. Well, during the freeze, the Sega died as well. It didn't die, it froze, so all of the limbs coming off of it that made the satellite dish pointing up to the Hubble telescope. You may remember that. I had the satellite dish down here, and it was pointing up to the Hubble telescope with the license plates next to it. Well, that satellite dish died, but that's okay, because I got Elon Musk now down here in Texas. You'll see how all that worked out. If you'll read my latest emails, Elon Musk is talking to Russia right now about getting some enriched uranium. Now, you got to stop and think. Elon Musk has the capability of firing a rocket into outer space, and then that rocket coming back down and touching base onto a tiny little drone that catches it out in the middle of the ocean. Could you imagine what he could do with enriched uranium? Yeah, see, nobody's ever really talked to Elon like this, you know, like the great fortune teller does down here in Texas, who Lockheed Martin used for years as an oracle. And Elon also put the new Starlink in the outer space. So the old satellite died, the old satellite dish died, and you got a new one. If you'll watch that Ring of Mordor video with the hologram, you got a new one coming up here at the fortune teller's home after the Texas Ice Age, where we're going to reverse the polarity on global warming. And all of that is coming together just as planned.
Down the grass comes up where they are. Down it.